There, it means I don't see them. We find them in the walls of the hollow organs and in the blood vessels, mainly in the arteries, but the arteries and veins. Every time your heart beats, your vein arteries do this. That's your pulse. We need the muscles so it can expand and come back down. That's what pushes the blood through. Veins do the same thing. When we look at a model, it's thin and tapered. It's got one nucleus per cell, and you don't see any striations. Then we look at cardiac muscle. I want you to write down. Cardiac muscle is found only in the heart. It's found only in the heart. Okay, you ready?
Oh no.
Right-handed, left-handed. Grab it. Squeeze. Hard as you can. Squeeze. Squeeze. Staples. All right.
Use that.
Understand what if he squeezed with all the muscle cells in his arm, he'd crush my fingers. But you can't. Okay.
Regulator.
Sometimes, once in a while, we'll read about there was a car accident, the baby was under the car, and a little bitty person lifted the car and took the baby out.
Yeah.
We have that. We can't do that. Crazy people. Okay, the mentally ill people. Little bitty skinny person like this flips out on me and takes him and holds him 2 feet off the ground with one hand. Okay?
Please do that.
We went over. I went in, this little bitty guy, it flipped. He had this big guy up against the wall. And we were saying, we're trying to get him to let go, and he wouldn't let go. We were hitting his arms, and he wouldn't let go. I gave him enough Thorazine to knock out an elephant. And then he finally let go. They can concentrate. But I don't need your arms and your back and your leg muscles to all contract at one time. I need your heart to all contract at one time. I need your ventricles to squeeze, relax, squeeze, relax. So the heart has a special structure to where, yes, I have my striations and I have one nucleus per cell, but then you'll see a dark line, and that's an intercalated disc. I want you to write down. Intercalated discs are only in heart muscle. If I look at tissue and I see an intercalated disc, I know automatically it is cardiac muscle. What the intercalated disc does is it allows all the cells in your heart to pass information so they all squeeze together. If I reached over, took my hand, sit up straight because I got to operate. Come over, and I reach inside of him.
Roll back your arms, man.
Pull his heart out, put it on the table. What's it going to do?
Stop pumping.
It's going to sit there and go boom, 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 until it runs out of calcium. What? Until it runs out of calcium, it'll sit there and just keep beating. It's freaky when you see that. Take it out, put it on the table. Now, if I reached over here with my handy dandy knife and cut out his deltoid and put it on the table, it'd sit there just like all the meat does when you walk down the meat aisle at HEB. Your skeletal muscles need a signal from the nervous system to say to contract, not your heart. Your heart has its own little signal. In the SA note, the sinoatrial note, it's got its own little input that says beat, and it sets the pace. That's why when I take it out, it doesn't need to be connected to the nervous system. It'll just keep on beating. Now, once it runs out of calcium, it stops.
How long does
Is that how they keep hearts
Varies
going?
depending on the condition of your heart.
So, say it was a very healthy person, young age, took out their heart and it ran for like
15
minutes.
minutes, 20 minutes. A smoker, a drinker, you're out of here.
You don't get two.
Okay?
Yeah, man.
So,
Nirvana song.
how many types of tissue? What's one of them?